Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? I am inside my car right now, and today I will be back with another review of an amusement park, and this time I'll be talking about this past Sunday at Knoebels. This was our very first time at Knoebels during the beginning of the operating season, which was really cool, and it was our first time there in May, which was also cool. And so let's just get started with this review of the day. So when we first got to Knoebels, we got our wristbands. And after our wristbands, we headed to Phoenix first, since we never started with Phoenix when we were at Knoebels before. And yeah, so after Phoenix, we rode Fandango, and that was a good ride on it. And after Fandango, we headed to Tornado, where we were getting a lot of comments on Evie's hair. This is the first time I've ever seen someone from another park comment on Evie's hair. Yeah. And so after Tornado, we headed to Stratosphere, which was a good ride on it. It was good getting back on it. And after Stratosphere, we headed to Twister, which was a really good front seat ride on it. And after Twister, we headed to Flyers, which were really good. And by the way, I just wanted to tell you something that happened with Twister. So someone's phone survived Twister. They lost their phone on Twister, and it went through the whole cycle again, but it survived all those lateral G's, which was really impressive. And so after that ride on Twister, we headed to the Flyers, and then after the Flyers, we tried that new pizza place for lunch, which was really good. And I don't know what those people are arguing about, because the pizza is just good quality, and it just tastes just like a real pizzeria. And so after the pizzeria, we headed to Paratrooper for a ride on that, and that was really good. And after Paratrooper, something was open that we hadn't ridden in under 5 years. Satellite. And we finally got to get back on it, and it was a really good ride on Satellite. Satellite is a crazy old school flat, and so it was fun getting back on it. And after Satellite, we headed to Italian Trapeze, and that was good. And after Italian Trapeze, we did my favorite flat at Knoebels, Downdraft. And it was a walk-on to that ride. And yeah, so after Downdraft, we did Impulse, which was really good. And after Impulse, we did the Giant Wheel, which we got some good views and shots from. And after Giant Wheel, we headed to Twister, which was a really good backseat ride on it this time. And after Twister, we headed to Stratosphere, which was a good ride on it. And after Stratosphere, we were going to do Tornado, but the line was too long, and we didn't really need a re-ride on Tornado, so we just decided to head to Fandango. And yeah, that's when it started getting cloudier, and I was worried that Knoebels was going to close early, because my weather app kept saying there was going to be 100% chance of thunderstorms, which was really unfortunate. But a thunderstorm didn't even end up happening, because after we got off Fandango and we're in line for Phoenix, we saw a shower come at us, and it was just a quick shower, basically, because it was really hot when we went to Knoebels. And yeah, so after Phoenix in the rain, so that was something. After Phoenix in the rain, we headed to Paratrooper for another ride on that, and it was really good. And after Paratrooper, the sun came out, so we went to the candy shop across from Flyers. I'm not saying we went to that candy shop just because the sun was shiny. We could do it even if it was raining. And anyway, I got a chocolate fuzzle and some blue raspberry Twizzlers, which were both really good. And after the candy shop, we headed to the Flyers, which were really good. And after the Flyers, we headed to Pioneer Train, which was a really cool ride on it. I like how that train takes you all the way back into the forest. And after Pioneer Train, we headed back on Downdraft for a re-ride on that. And that was good. And after that rerun on Downdraft, we headed to Impulse for our last ride of the night, and that was a good backseat ride on it. And so after Impulse, that basically concluded our day at Knoebels. So that concludes this review of the day at Knoebels Amusement Resort from this past Sunday. Reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have face masks, t-shirts, all the things, so make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe and then hit the bell so you will not miss when I post a new video. And I will see you in the next